Hi, I'm Giovanni Kuhirima and I'm a consultant at CPM View.
Hello, my name is Emanuela Stoceni, lead consultant at CPM View, and today we will briefly introduce you with the highlights of quarterly release of SAP Analytics Cloud.
I would like to walk you through some of the new functionalities regarding enterprise planning. In the screen you will see some of the changes that we find important and would like to mention. The automated partial publish, a possibility to partial publish where the user may not have edit or publish rights to all data. For example, changing data for a specific period that is locked. Version conflict resolution for users planning in parallel. A partial publish capability has been introduced where you publish only the cells that are not in conflict with other users. Pasting multiple cells, for example, copy multiple cells from Excel and paste it in SAP Analytics Cloud, commenting on unbooked cells, and a messaging support when multi-actions fails. Now we will show you some of the new functionalities. In this example, we will paste data from Excel to SAC, run a data action that will change data that is locked, and change and publish the same cells in parallel with another user. With the new release, it is now possible to copy cells from Excel to SAC. We will show you that it works for one column, and it also works with two columns. In the past, whenever you try to publish while a part of the data is locked, the publish will fail. Now, instead of a fail, it is possible to publish the part that is not locked. In this example, I will make a small adjustment in June. This will be locked. And whenever you try to publish, it gives this warning: some of your changes can be published because of data locks. However, all the other periods are published. At last, we would like to show you a new functionality that occurs when there is a version conflict. In this example, we will show you what happens when two users try to publish data that has been entered in the same intersection. By default, it used to be last update wins. Now you have the option to choose what you would like. Publish the non-conflicting changes, publish and override other users' changes, or cancel. We will now enter an amount in July. With another user, I will change in the same period. And I will publish it with the other user. And when I want to publish with this user, it will give you this warning. You can publish it and discard your changes, so only publish the non-conflicting changes, or you could override the other's changes with your changes, or you could cancel.
Thank you, Gio. Very useful insights indeed. We will continue with the story extensibility. Last quarter release, SAP introduced the Story 2.0, which enabled us to build even more complex stories using the optimized story experience. In the previous release, it was not possible to convert an existing application to an optimized story experience without changing the URL. So what was happening, if you wanted to convert it to optimized design experience, it was redirecting you and creating another application or story for you. Now with this new QRC release, you will be able to convert your story or analytical application directly, maintaining the same URL, which is very important for the users. When we share it with the users, we want to be consistent. Or you also have still the possibility to convert it and save as. Please keep in mind that once you convert it, you cannot return back to the previous classic design experience. Now, regarding the data modeling, we do have also some nice insights or new improvements. The first one is the customizable length of dimension properties, which provides additional flexibility in dimension modeling. It's very useful when you have a long text that you want to use in your dimension properties. What is happening when you have a value which is very long and it's more than 127 characters, it will not allow you to save and it's throwing an error. How you can change that now is you can edit the property and change the length of the text to the maximum that it can handle. It's 5,000 characters. And then once you save your change, you will have a longer description which we can make use of. We have an improved handling of currency conversion tables, which includes better performance, a multi-deletion of rows. So now we can select multi-rows and then delete all of them. We can also, a better UI, let's say, for the currency tables. You can sort and you can filter accordingly. Previously, it was a bit very tough to filter in the currency table if you were looking for something. Also, we have a flexible modification of source data settings for import jobs. It was a pain always changing the data sources. You had to redo all your import and recreate all your import jobs when you had to change the source of it or anything related. Now you can edit the query, but not only replace the data source directly. So this helps you changing faster and not redo all the import job from scratch. Move on to the data exploration. SAP has also introduced a lot of new improvements. One of them is the ability to visualize the data as a chart and configure the chart. This will enable us to visualize the data as a chart also, not only as a table as it was so far. So you have this possibility on the designer panel when you can choose to change it in pie, chart, bar, column, line, or donut chart. Along with that, you will also have the flexibility to add thresholds to the tables. And this helps to improve the usability in performing your analysis using conditional formatting. Regarding the data integration, we will be focusing on the API that is used to import the data. To improve integration with target system for end-to-end planning workflows, SAP has also included the new APIs that is used to import the data from external system into models within SAP Analytics Cloud. This API actually was released in the QRC 2023, but it was initially to support only the import of fact and master data for local dimension from external sources. The data import now has been also extended to support public dimension. Also for the data import API, it's been extended to support the currency data, and this complements to the data export API currency support released again in quarter.
We hope this video has helped you to know more about the quarter 3 release.
And if you have further questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. Our consultants will be more than happy to help. Thank you.